Is this thing on? I said, is this thing on? Greetings and salutations, family. It's your favorite auntie, Abby, here at Abby Reviews. This is going to be my review and recap for Chasing Dallas, Season 5, Episode 3. Episode 3. Yes, we have the petty mic. Yes, I'm barefaced. I probably won't be by the end of this review. I'm doing 3 things at one time because I'm literally at work. I'm reviewing this and I'm about to make myself look presentable. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. The petty mic is ready. Let's jump into the foolishness, shall we?
Hey, yo, Ebony. They might get mad at you for this one, mama.
Take a seat with Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Go get these lies. Baby, shake a little rise. Fill up your glass. TV with Clive. Take a seat with Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Go get these lies. Baby, shake a little rise. Fill up your glass. TV with Clive. Fill up your glass. Maybe shake a little.
Alright, so we are back at Astro's birthday party. And Sean and Astro are outside and he's trying to figure out why Sean went left with that boy. And he was like, I don't know him, and why would you jump froggy with me, and blah, blah, blah. It didn't even make much sense. I don't understand. I'm not comprehending. It might be because I'm hungry and I'm waiting for my food to get here. And I'm just not in the right frame of mind. Also, they talk about Tedley, and Sean is like, Tedley is not a friend that shows up for people. Everybody can show up for him, but he doesn't show up for anybody else. So I guess that's why he was like, well, why would you do all these things and then pull out these bag of tricks, but when we call you on, it doesn't make sense to me. But the fact is that he told a story. Now Tedley and his little friend JC go outside, and JC is like, I can't believe that boy made me jump off of my square and blah 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 and all these other things. Yeah, I don't know. He's like, he upset and in his feelings and all those good things. And him and Tedley try to warn him, listen, this group of friends this is what they do. This is what they like to do. So, go and be prepared. Get your mind right now while the getting is good. Meanwhile, back inside the party, our good friend Joan Jett now she's starting her bullshit. I don't know why she's obsessed with who Kesey is dating and who Kesey is with and if they're his manager or not or what's happening. But he immediately asked Kesey about his situation with Seven. And Kesey's like, yes, he's my man, my manager, he's my everything. So mind your damn business, bitch. He didn't say that, but that's the interpretation that I gathered from that. And then Seven comes in late and Astro introduces him. And again, Joan Jett immediately asks him the same question. Now, I ain't got to his answer yet, but I feel like it's going to be a rougher version of mind your business, bitch, because ain't nobody fucking talking to you, and it's none of your business in the first goddamn place. But we going to see what the man said. Okay, I had to put the mic down because I'm trying to do 2 things at one time. So, let's get into it. So, I was correct when I said that Seven gave just a rougher version of mind your business, bitch. Who the fuck are you to be asking me anything? I was correct. And then we get past that. And who walks in the door but George? Girl, I was gagged. I was gagged down. Y'all, I was like, oh, what are you doing here? But we gonna see. I guess because he didn't invite. I have a thing on my finger just in case y'all was like, what the fuck is she doing? So George is here, and Tedley in his Grease degree was asked by Markel, how do you feel about George showing up to the party? He was like, why do you keep asking me about people you don't see me with? I have no feelings. That seems real pointed for someone with no feelings, beloved. But okay, you don't see. I know you're striving to be unbothered by whatever the situation is, but it's not giving that, baby. It's giving very bothered, perturbed, and disturbed. But who is me? What do I know? Now Astro finna take JC outside and talk to him because he got into it with what's the baby? What is the baby's name? Which Keyshawn. So we gonna see child drama. Okay, now. So Astro has a conversation with JC. JC is like, I don't understand how you don't like me, but you don't know me. And then you say you don't know me, but you've been to my advanced bodybuilder. Like, and I can, if I was really nasty, I could really put all his information out and blah, 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 blah. But he said that's his oldness, his maturity is not going to allow him to do that. Okay, cool. Then I'm mad that it was just a cameo of George, and we ain't getting no green screen or nothing. What the hell? Next, what's the baby's name? Joan Jett is planning a Halloween pre-game party situation and inviting everybody, and him and Robert Ray are shopping. I don't know what kind of store this is. It looks like where you go get a reading at, but not to shop for decorations for a Halloween party. But who is me? And so they're just talking about what's going on, and you know, Tedley want to get into people. Not Tedley. Joan Jett want to get into people's business because that's what she's good at, getting into people's business. So we gonna see how that works out. And Robert Ray is like, okay, now I already done told you. So we gonna see. Then he told him about Tedley taking him to see the building, but they couldn't get in. And Joan Jett said, you went window shopping for a building? Bitch. Tickled. You hear me? Not window shopping for a building. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see what happens next, y'all. Window shopping for a building. Where my damn microphone at? Okay, so Joan Jett is doing a photo shoot, and he invited Barbara Bankrolls. He has a song coming out with Joey Sings. I think that's the little boy from YouTube. I think this is the same boy. If so, I follow him. I watch his videos. But anyway, they have a conversation. She's late. Like, so late that the photo shoot is over and you get ready to pack up to leave. And the door is locked. And they can't get in the building anymore because they've done their time. But they have conversation about this Halloween party and what's happening and what's going on. I'm sorry, I stopped to eat lunch, so I'm still in the same state of face. I ain't gonna do nothing but put some lashes on, and that's it. And maybe and do something to my eyebrows, because I can't. I just can't today. So having this conversation, and Joan Jett is telling Ariel about what happened at the party, and Ariel seems confused. She's like, everybody seems to be over talking to each other, and nobody actually is listening to each other, so she doesn't understand why Keyshawn has beef with Ted Lee, and it seems like as soon as Keyshawn said something, it opened the floodgates for everybody else to say something. So she just confused as to what's going on and what did Ted Lee do to all of these people for all of this to be happening. Then apparently she's attracted to the chef, and she just slid into his DMs, and he was like, "Oh, I'll see you at Astro's party because I jumped on the cast." And that immediately Ariel was like, red flag, flag on the play, flag on the play. And Joan Jett was like, "Oh, he's really quiet," and blah blah blah. And she was like, "Oh, well, if he's quiet and he ain't doing the most, maybe it could be a little something." And he was like, she was like, "I'm mad." Joan Jett was like, "I'm mad she beat me to the punch." But everybody is trying to hunch on, I guess, the chef. But we're gonna see what happens with that, because he gonna be at the Halloween party and Ariel gonna be at the Halloween party. So we'll see if sparks fly. Okay, before I get to the Halloween party and forget what the hell happened in the last couple minutes, because I'm old and I'll be forgetful. So we had Ted Lee go to Las Vegas for work, and he's getting clients and he's doing site visits for the HOAs. Lovely. Then we went to Marquise, the chef, and he's meeting with his friends, and he's talking about his relationship that's no longer, and how it's really no longer. He's done, and it's over. And then he talks about his daughter and how she's the light of his life and all of those good things, and how he met the new people and the new group of friends. And he was like, they was Googling stuff and pulling out flip phones and all kind of foolishness, child. The mess and shenanigans. And then we went to Seven, who was booked at South by Southwest. How he didn't know what I know what South by Southwest is, and I am not a huge music person. I don't know. I don't know how information matriculates. Anyway, but he did his performance. We got to see his performance at South by Southwest. He did a really good job. It looked like the crowd was into it. He said it was 30-something degrees outside. Baby. It wouldn't have been me. Not 30 degrees outside. I love you, but your auntie, oh, I can't. Not in the 30 degrees. I couldn't. But he did a fantastic job. Now we finna see what's gonna happen at this fucking Halloween party. The shenanigans. Here we go. Stop doing icebreakers. That's all I got. I'm watching this Halloween party situation. Everybody's sitting around, and they're supposed to be introducing themselves and stuff, because Barbie Bankrolls is the new person in town, and they are trying to introduce her so she can get to know everybody. So the icebreakers want to do trick or treat. Name somebody in the room from the cast who's your trick, who you don't like. That's the person you don't like, who you don't see it for, and your treat, person you do see it for. Of course, everybody is picking Sean as their trick, because they didn't like the way that he came for Ted Lee at Astro's birthday party. And people are picking between Sean and Joan Jett. Joan Jett is taking everything in stride and everything is fine. We get to Sean to do his trick or treat, and his trick is Ted Lee, because you're a liar. And then they talk to each other peaceably. It's some shade back and forth thrown, but it's really no big deal. And then JC comes in, and he was like, well, I find it hypocritical that you're doing the same thing to Ted Lee as you did to me. Huh? Saying I don't know you because we've never, we've had a passing hello, how are you? I know of you, but I don't know you. We haven't sit down and have a conversation for me to know you. Like, with that level of knowing, I would have to be reintroduced to you every single time because I'm not going to remember your name. They're going to have to tell me your name every time because I don't know you, sweetheart. Saying a hey, hi, and bye, and oh, it's nice to meet you once. And then you was like, well, you went to my event. How do you not know me? It was a co-sponsored event. He knew the other person sponsoring the event. That's why he was there. Not because he knew you or you invited him to said event. So again, beloved, I don't know you. And JC Swellful up and down is the same thing. No, Ted Lee, unprovoked, at the reunion, pulled out a broker's license and said, I am a licensed broker. Which is a lie. It's not the same thing, sweetheart. It's not the same thing. And I don't know why you would think it would be the same thing. Help me. Somebody help. Okay, so Joan Jett jumps in and tries to defuse the situation. They end off by dancing in a circle. George shows up to the party again just to show his beautiful face and not actually add anything to the situation. They all dancing and twerking, and all of a sudden an uninvited guest in the form of a cockroach shows up. Everybody is screaming and running around. He ends up dead on the floor. And that is how the episode ended. So this was a cute episode. I'm waiting for the next one because it looks like some stuff is about to pop off in the next episode. So we gonna see what happens. Did you enjoy this episode? Do you see how the situations between Ted Lee and Keyshawn is different and JC and Keyshawn is different? It's not the same thing. It's not even remotely the same. Or am I tripping? Drop it down in the comments. Y'all let me know. Until then, I will see y'all later for something. Peace out.
Fill up your glass.